Welcome, beautiful souls. Zoe here, growing and singing at EarthSongFarm. I'm finally back. I'm so sorry I have missed so many weeks. I didn't even know how many weeks I'd missed. I just knew I'd missed quite a few. And this morning I went back and I got all analytical and rigorous, and I checked back to see exactly what I'd missed. And it was, in fact, 6 weeks of videos. So 6 Fridays not putting out, and I'm so sorry because I was really intending to create the videos and life got in the way, and also my desire to be consistent slipped. Once I fell off the wagon, it was easier to stay off the wagon than to get back on. And so now I am back on and I get to create a video every week and keep going, because this is my intention, to keep growing EarthSongFarm YouTube channel and to grow my life song as we go along. So lots happening. I have been very, very busy. Interestingly, I'd forgotten sort of what I'd been doing over the last six weeks, and luckily I have a record, a daily record of what I was doing, because I stepped into a 90-day sorry, a 90-day video challenge in one of the training platforms that I'm in. I'm part of Launch You, and I'm setting up to be an ambassador for that because I'm finding it really supports all the online website development stuff that I'm working on. And so I've been joining in the 90-day video challenge that they do. And the purpose of it is really to get people confident on video and to practice what they are going to be working on, building their websites and their channels. I don't feel that I'm lacking confidence in creating videos now, having done this for over a year easily. I've got 100+ videos set up now. But where I do get to go is my clarity of message. So that's what I stepped in to say at the beginning of the 90-day challenge. And I've now completed 45 days. I'm halfway through. I'm quite excited that it's been going very well. I've been consistent, stepping in every day to create those videos. And yeah, it's been really supporting me in getting clear with what I'm wanting to share with others. So I thought I'd just fill you in on a bit of news and what's been happening. So for that first week, I went back and checked what sort of things were happening that week. And I was still down in Leicestershire and working at the little school down there in the library, doing that daily. I got into doing the 90-day challenge, and also I gave myself the stretch of putting on a different hat every day, which has been a real challenge, having to find 90 hats. I'm at 44 hats because I've missed one day, but it's been a really interesting challenge. And I was working on my mission for my business and what that all involves, working through some of the workshop programs that they've got in Launch You, really helping with getting clear on what the value is that I can bring to people out in the world, and how I can be clear with my marketing message for what I'm offering. And then we had a poorly chicken, and it's been really sad. We've had a very poorly chicken who lost the use of her legs, and we weren't sure why, and we ended up going to the vet, and sadly to say she was put down because we believed it was Marek's. However, having spoken with the farm since then, where we've got a connection with the local farm, they said actually it might not have been. So then we're like, oh no, we're gutted that we might have done something we shouldn't have done. So we've had another poorly chicken since then. It's not bird flu, totally different symptoms. But what it is, we think, was actually mites of some sort. But I mean, they're both presenting in different ways. But we've got a poorly chicken currently in the bedroom at the minute, just keeping an eye on her. So this is little Cello, who's feeling a little bit poorly. She's perked up recently. She's managed to tip all her food and water out, so I'll get her some fresh water. I didn't know you'd tipped your water out, Cello. But she's looking a lot more alert. She's been in here for a couple of days now, and she's now managing to eat. Yeah, she needs, there you go, see, you're doing a lot better, aren't you, darling? There, you're a happy chicken. So we'll see how she does today. She's managed to eat something yesterday, and hopefully, if she's looking more alert. Yes, she's definitely more alert. She's wiggling around. She was just sitting there before with her tail down and not looking at all happy. But she's a lot happier now, aren't you, my lovely? Right. She was out in the room the other day. Let's see. Hello, my sweetheart. I'm going to say hello to everybody. She is a beautiful chicken, aren't you, darling? There you go. So she's very quiet. She's a bit wet. I will clean her out after showing you how she's doing. So hopefully Cello will be recovering, and yeah, we're learning from experience. So always check for mites and worms, and always treat for worms and mites before going to the vet. So we've wormed all our chickens, we've treated them for mites, and we're hoping that this little one perks up. Sorry about all the noise. It's very noisy in the afternoons with the main road. And yeah, I've just been looking at what I've actually been doing. I actually in that first week where we missed, I went down to London and had a connection with some friends. So I think what I might do is create some other songs, see if I can create 6 videos with a song for each one, pulling out one main key message from each week, and that gets to happen. But at the moment I'm just recommitting getting back on the wagon, back into the saddle. I don't know which one to use, which metaphor, and recommitting to creating my weekly videos. So on that note, I did write a song, and I recognised that the part of me that was lacking was being rigorous again. This is where I really struggle, being rigorous and analytical, and really stepping into that consistency and being clear, having clarity and focus. So this is my song for this week. It's called Analytical Rigorous Me, and I will sing it for you now. Here we go. When I analyze where I went wrong, and I look at what didn't work, creating my song, I find the answers were there all along. What was missing was rigorous me. And this is not how I usually play when spending my time during the day. But sometimes we get to be a different way when we're growing our dreams. So to recommit, I went back to look at the previous steps that I had took, reminding me of who I get to be, analytical, rigorous me. And for those of you who are working on your English grammar, I do apologise for the use of took rather than taken, but it rhymes better. All right, I hope that what you're creating this week is going well for you, and I'm still out here for support. If anyone wants some coaching, I'm definitely supporting coaching clients. That's part of my business with Grow Your Life Song. And I've also been doing some online English teaching, so any of you out there who might like some support with English and working on pronunciation and conversation, I'm set up for that. And I'm still creating Sunday Singalong. It was lovely. We had an Australian family come along last Sunday, and I really would love to have that connection. So if there's people out there who are available at 9 a.m. UK on a Sunday morning and want to pop in for a connection, do join Sunday Singalong, because that's the whole purpose. It's checking in with our ways of being and what are we creating and how can we be joyful in singing. And yeah, there's lots going on. It's pulling it all together and making it dovetail and work. So yes, if you're someone out there who wants to connect with me, do check in. You can email me, or you can send me a message through the YouTube channel, and I'll get back to you and we'll connect that way. But I definitely am out there wanting to support you as you grow your life songs. And don't leave doing what you truly love that brings you joy till too late. Start now. Start growing now. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start doing what you truly love. Bring in those passions to your daily life. And if you want some support on how to go about it, if you would like some help with believing in yourself, and that sort of thing, or stepping into rigorousness, I'm definitely here to support you. Okay, I'm going to go because I have lots to do, lots of work on my website, creating and sorting that out, little tweaks needing doing. And Parsley hasn't had his walk yet, and he's sat in a very muddy patch just here, and I need to take him out for a walk. All right, I will create another video very soon. I'm not going to fall off this wagon again, and I hope to see you next week. I will see you next week with another video. Take care, my lovelies. Be joyful in your doing. Off you go. When I analyse where I went wrong, and I look at what didn't work, creating my song, I find the answers were there all along. What was missing was rigorous me. And this is not how I usually play when spending my time during the day. But sometimes we get to be a different way when we're growing our dreams. So to recommit, I went back to look at the previous steps that I had took, reminding me of who I get to be, analytical, rigorous me.